I didn't think that a load of laundry would be the reason why I'd be recording tonight. But I guess I better get into the story because I think it was last night where I was in the middle of doing not one, not two, but three loads of laundry because I've been reading this book and following this program by this wonderful lady called the Fly Lady. It's all about applying new habits into how we keep a house clean. If you don't know anything about me, is one thing I hate is clutter, and another thing I hate is daily chores. But I understand that the house doesn't clean itself, and the clothes don't clean themselves, right? So a batch of laundry is something I truly hate. But anyone with you know kids knows that there's a heavy rotation of clothes that's going to happen day in and day out. So I told you that story to tell you this one. So I was up to between Monday and yesterday was like three loads of laundry. So at a certain point the baskets were filling up and it was like in the laundry room and like what, at some point these clothes has to get done. And I was talking about the Fly Lady because one of her principles is that laundry equals the full process: washing, drying, sorting, and storing. So that's what you call doing a load of laundry. So I took a little bit of a setback because three loads in and still hadn't folded the clothes. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take these clothes to the basement and start folding the clothes. It was late last night, and I'm like sorting and folding the kids' clothes, folding my clothes and towels and stuff. And I'm in the middle of this and I want to sleep. I want to go to bed. And I'm cursing myself. It's like, God, if I could just set fire to this pile of laundry right now, it'd be so easy. But I don't know. I just caught myself saying, you know what? Discipline doesn't care how you feel. What is the end result that you need to execute? And what is the end goal? Why are you doing this? You're doing this because you hate looking for socks. At some point, you're going to get done with this little laundry. Yes, it sucks. The process sucks. There's nothing fun about doing this right now. You could be in bed right now, but guess what? You are here, you're executing, you're doing the laundry. And you guys probably think I'm kooky just picking up these random examples just to bring them to you because I like to keep things simple and relatable because I caught myself thinking, like, you know what? Discipline sucks, but it works. Why? Because no matter how much you want to believe otherwise, there is no process of success that has not been attributed to an individual's level of discipline or lack thereof. I love the word discipline because it's the equal opportunity equalizer because you have it or you don't. Your dreams, I've said this before quite often, your dreams don't care how you feel. At some point you know that you have to put in the work. I don't care if it's laundry, I don't care if it's reading, I don't care if it's drinking 2 liters of water, I don't care if it's 10 push-ups, I don't care if it's telling your wife every day that you love her. Everything is going to require discipline. Taking on that example of the significant other, sometimes you will be pissed off in your couple. Sometimes you're going to get on each other's nerves, but the foundation, the discipline of love and keeping a committed relationship going and strong, healthy, and ongoing is the fact that you keep reminding yourself and the other how much you love them. So say I love you even when you don't feel like it. I'm gonna say be a hypocrite, but say I love you even if you don't want to say it. Give a hug even if you don't want to, because the last thing you want is for neglect to set in. You have ambitions of a different life for yourself. You have to have the discipline to know what that is going to require of you. At some point, whether it's a dead end job, which I had at some point, here's looking at you, call center. Um, I could have just told myself, you know what, just show up and do what you got to do and grab your paycheck and go. Or you could try to just do something very simple like being on time. A lot of people can stand out in a works environment. Actually, a lot of people can stand out for the wrong reasons. You know, you have no phone etiquette, you don't know how to speak to customers, you are always late, you're neglectful, you don't know how to hold yourself, you don't know how to carry yourself, you don't know how to dress, because yes, appearance does matter, but discipline, no matter how much you want to set it aside, because there is no such thing as like, I'll just wing it. That does not exist. It does not apply. It doesn't work. I've tried it. You can't just wing it. You have to have a rigorous routine about yourself. Very simple steps towards success. Very simple steps towards execution. Very simple steps towards letting yourself know, showing up for yourself. These are my standards. This is where I draw the line. I apply this, this is what happens. I apply that, this is what happens. But your formula has to be your own. Again, discipline sucks. There's nothing fun about being up late at night folding laundry. But you do know that you show your kids that, hey, tomorrow morning they're going to wake up with clean, fresh clothes in their drawers, and they're going to know, and they're going to know how to be grateful about that. You're going to teach them, you know what, at some point, okay, they have to be in bed at some point, but they're going to realize that, you know, we there is a certain standard to the way we carry ourselves and the way we take care of our house and the way we take care of ourselves. We show up for each other, we show up for others, but there is a standard. You can call me crazy, sometimes it is, but there is a method to your madness that has to see you through. Most successful people have some level of madness about them, some level of rigor, some level of insane discipline that gets them the results that they want. But you have to define what that means to you. You have to know what that looks like. You have to have an end goal in mind. Don't just sit there folding laundry just to fold laundry. You have to have a why. For me, it's because, like I said, I hate looking for socks. So I might as well have my socks ready to go, because I don't want to be up tomorrow morning having one sock in one hand and spending 10 minutes looking for the other sock. That's a waste of my time. So I'm going to take the time it takes to put the laundry back and make sure that it's ready to go. And, you know, the kids' clothes are going to be ready. My wife's clothes are going to be ready. We're going to have a fresh towels and all that wonderful stuff. I'm talking about house chores, but it can be extrapolated to anything. Take reading a book, take writing a book, take, you know, learning chess. Okay. I'm wanting to learn chess more. I don't know why. I saw a chess documentary earlier in the week and I thought, man, I'd like to learn chess. Like, I know the basics, but I'd like to learn chess. I'd like to learn how to play chess. And you know what? I just found a series of videos, Chess Fundamentals. Been watching that for the past 3 days. This wonderful gentleman who's actually making a bunch of YouTube videos. I love YouTube. YouTube University, wonderful, wonderful. But there has to be a discipline about that. 10-minute videos, 10-minute clips. Like, okay, this is where the board goes. Oh, really? This is how it starts. You have to have a discipline about yourself. It sucks. What I mean, I wish that this could just be the Matrix, right? Just walk in and then just plug me all the information I need to know so I can be a chess champion. That's not how it works. All in all, I do appreciate the grind, because anything that is worth having is going to require some level of sacrifice and commitment and compromise towards yourself. So don't overlook that, because there is a great sense of worth and value from the time and commitment you're going to put into a given task. You know, there are a lot of things I want to learn over the next year, you know, whether it's, you know, web development, whether it's writing the book. I know I've said this before, you know, but all of this is going to require discipline. All of this is going to require a lot out of me. But if my example can serve for you as well, I can always sit here and remind you that discipline is and always will be an essential part of your process. it's going to suck before it gets better. I just want to wish you guys a good night. Thanks for checking in. As always, awakentheawesome@gmail.com. Let's keep the conversation going. What does discipline mean to you? That's a fun question. Let me know, whether in email or on Instagram. You guys know where to find me. As always, stay blessed, stay safe, stay awesome.